Hi there, my name is Art, and I have a tremendous business opportunity for those willing to work. I publish a magazine which I mail to the homeowners surrounding all the businesses. For the last few years, I've been teaching people to do the same thing. It doesn't involve any investment. You're able to work in your own community, work right out of the house, and it's simple, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's free. Often magazine franchises cost as much as $50,000. And I can teach you to start your own magazine franchise with your own brand, whatever name you want to call yourself, where you won't have to pay any royalties or any fees, and the odds of being successful increase tenfold. I teach you everything you need to know. This is my magazine. I was mailing this to 10,000 homes every month. You'll notice I got the Golden Corral on the cover, and he was on the cover for a year or so. Anyhow, he was on the cover till I stopped doing the magazine and sold it to somebody. Anyhow, the magazine was all full of advertising, and every issue would sell out, and everything that was in the paper I made money on. So it was a money making magazine. And I've done many magazines, newspapers, signs, banners, everything having to do with design, which is what I teach you. I teach you to become a graphic artist in the process of learning how to publish and distribute your own newspaper or magazine. I teach you either by Skype or I teach you over the phone while we're both watching the same software at the same time. This way, it's very easy. I'm telling you, go here, click on this, click on that, do that. And then we send each other our ads back and forth, and I correct your ads, tell you where you went wrong, and all of that kind of stuff. In 3 or 4 hours, you'll be making beautiful ads. So far, nobody ever had any problem. I teach you all the procedures and help you locate the specialized printers in your area that print newspapers and magazines. And you'd be surprised at how inexpensive it is to print. For instance, a 16-page full color magazine, like I was just showing you, to get 10,000 copies cost on average $1,500. I was paying less for mine, but I was in North Carolina. If you're in California, you might pay, 1,600. So it varies on different parts of the country. But so I like to just say on average, it's 15 cents a copy. I help you to figure out a business plan which would succeed in your marketplace. In other words, I was doing a coupon magazine. At one time, I was doing a joke paper. But I teach people to do real estate books, auto trader books, restaurant guides, mugshot papers, anything you can think of. I have one guy did a motorcycle paper, a pharmaceutical drug salesperson did a doctor magazine and brought all her doctors into the magazine. So you could do any kind of theme or vehicle, whatever's best suited for your area and also best suited for your background. So I teach you to publish and get the paper out. I also teach you how to distribute it through the bulk mail system where you can distribute each of your papers or newspapers for 16 cents a copy. And you can target the mailing to any communities or any areas that you want. I teach you how to pick them out. You can even choose according to the income. And you don't need any permits or special licenses to do this. You just need to know how to do it, and I help you how to do it. I show you how to fill out the forms. I teach you how to bundle your magazines so that you can mail them. I teach you everything there is to know to be successful. And I basically teach you everything that I know. There's nothing that I know that I'm not going to teach you, And I help you to be successful. Many of my publishers or students that I've signed on are practically immediately successful, and a lot has to do with their business background and things of that nature. So it really varies according to the person I work with. And many publishers are making a fortune. If you look at magazines around town, you'll see some of them are 50 pages, some 100 pages, and often, most often, the publisher is getting $1,000 a page for advertising, sometimes more. So you got a magazine and he's taking in $50,000 and it's costing him $2,000 to print it. I mean, the profit margin on magazines and newspapers is crazy. It's through the roof. There's no limit on how much money you could make, and there's no limit on how many magazines you could publish. Once I teach you the skills, you could do a restaurant guide in your community. You could do a seniors guide in your community. You could do a golf magazine in your community or anything else that you feel your community is going to support and you're going to make money. If you go to my website, you'll see all the different newspapers and magazines that I have done over the last few years. You'll see how I sold my advertising in my own local community, which was a small community. I had to go 40 miles in order to reach 30,000 people. Now I'm back in New York and I have 30,000 people in a quarter of a mile from me. So depending on your area, depends on your, the density of population. But on the website, which is funnewsfranchise.com, you'll see postal receipts, you'll see receipts from my printer, and you're welcome to call them. And you'll get tons of other information, which will give you the background on how everything is done. You'll see exactly how I sell my advertising, and then you'll be able to make an intelligent decision if this is something you might want to pursue. Now, there's no systems here. You won't make any money while you're sleeping. You can make money from your home with the emailing of sales flyers to the tradespeople on the Craigslist and people in the yellow pages, but you will have to go out and sell advertising. And if you have a good business plan, which I'll help you develop, it isn't that difficult. Everybody wants a good buy. Everyone wants to expand their businesses. And if they could do it in a cost effective way, they certainly will. The skills that I teach you will last you a lifetime and will benefit you in anything you do, whether you wind up doing the newspaper or magazine or don't. Some people take the course just because they want to make better advertising for their own businesses, which they're already in. Some people just want to work on the outside and do signs, banners, or maybe work as a graphic artist for some local magazines or newspapers. There's a million things you could do with the skills that I teach you, but most often people want to do their own magazine or newspaper, and that's most often what they do. One thing is for sure, you will not find another business opportunity which is free, which has unlimited potential, because you could actually make a magazine like Homes and Land, for example. You could be successful, but then you could open another one in the next county and another one in the next county. And then you could even sell your own franchise, just like Homes and Land sells a franchise for $50,000, a territorial franchise. I don't have any territorial franchises. Whoever I teach, they're welcome to, do whatever they want, wherever they want. And I want everyone to be successful. But the idea is this is a legitimate business opportunity, perhaps the only one you're going to be listening to for some time. Now, I don't accept every student. When you call, I discuss your background with you, your community with you, what ideas you might have for a magazine or a newspaper. And if I feel that you're not qualified, I won't take you on, because I don't need the money and I don't want any aggravation. So I don't take people on that I don't think have the abilities or skills to actually be successful in their own business. Some people are just not business people. I've been teaching people for about 4 or 5 years now, and the phone number you'll dial, which is 718-769-0310, is right here. It's on my night table. And so what happens is I'm sleeping on the bed right behind me. Nobody wakes me up because I don't mislead anyone and I don't take people on easily. So far, nobody's been, disappointed in me. Nobody wakes me up at night. And I don't want anyone waking me up at night. But I am home every evening and I'm training students most evenings. But I will, pick up the call on the beep and talk to you, and I will call you back. Or if I'm not with a student, then I will talk to you at that point, and I'll answer any questions you have. I have all the answers. And before you call me, please go to the website funnewsfranchise.com and watch the videos that are there. Look over all the pages and get familiar with the business and determine if it is something that you think you want to do. It's not hard to do. It's kind of like a no-brainer sales. I mean, I would walk into a business and I would tell the businessman, hey, listen, I can put your ad into 10,000 homes, all surrounding your business, with 3 people in a house. That's 30,000 people for $100. You can't print business cards for that price. You couldn't print 10,000 business cards for that price, or 5,000 or 1,000, and you'd never get them into the houses. But you see, I had a great business plan, and I'll help you to develop a great business plan. And you wouldn't have to spend any money, and there's a good chance you'll be successful. One thing is for sure, you won't find a more legitimate opportunity. It took me years to, get my paper going successfully and to learn everything that I learned. And my business plan is really, really good. And if after viewing the videos or even after this, if you feel that this business plan, this business opportunity is not for you, maybe you'll keep it in mind for a loved one because it's really difficult to find a legitimate business opportunity in today's economy. Everything is a scam. Everything is a system. Everything is a marketing, ClickBank, eBay, this bay, that bay. It's unbelievable. It's like, go. It's unbelievable what's out there. One system is better than the other system. One system you make money when you sleep. The other system you make money when you go to the toilet bowl. But this is no system. You have to work. If you're willing to work, you can make a great living in the magazine publishing business. Visit my website, funnewsfranchise.com. Call me up. I answer the phone at my house, 718-769-0310. Watch the videos first, because if you call me with questions that are too stupid, I'm going to figure there could be a problem with you and I won't take you on. Anyhow, don't be a stranger. If I could help you, get something started in your community, I'd be more than willing to, and I love to see my publishers succeed. Thanks for your time today, and visit my website, funnewsfranchise.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.